snow are we talking?
So for some, it could be an additional 3 to 6 inches.
Okay.
I know we say that, but then people in Akron are like, what? I don't see any
Where's
snow.
the snow?
Right. It's very localized here out into the primary snow belt. So not everyone is seeing snow. I know where I live, I've barely seen a flake, but out in Saybrook, they've had over 50 inches of snow. So our first alert weather days continue as the lake effect snow continues as well. Several more inches of snow where squalls persist. Closings, delays, mainly in the primary snow belt, not out of the question even into the day tomorrow. And that is where most of the snow is right now. The primary snow belt, even inland away from Lake Erie across parts of Geauga County, where we really haven't seen a ton of snow. In most areas, we're still tracking snow around Chardon, Thompson, and then up into central Lake County. It's pretty heavy here. Men are out to Paynesville, men are on the lake and over towards Leroy Township, as well as I'd mentioned Chardon. Now, this is one of the areas where we haven't seen a ton of snow so far, but now we're starting to see more of that, and we will over the next 24 hours. So basically from now through tonight, plan on additional lake effect snow bands and squalls, mainly east of 77. So I know Cuyahoga County as a whole is under a winter weather advisory, but most of the winter weather is actually going to be on the east side. Cold and blustery wind chills in the teens. And then tomorrow, another first alert weather day. We're going to do it all over again with scattered lake effect snow bands, mainly east in the primary snow belt, Geauga County, Lake Ashtabula County, where that lake effect snow warning remains in effect. Snow finally ends tomorrow evening. It'll take a while, but it will finally end. And then we actually have another system coming in as we get towards the middle of the week. We've got system snow, then we've got lake effect snow, and yes, even on the west side where we've hardly seen any snow, maybe even Akron, Canton, Mansfield, we could see a little snow middle to end of the week. We're going to have that part of your forecast coming up in just a bit.
I mean, we saw snow everywhere. Not the same picture in Cleveland.
No, people in Cleveland are like, what snow? I mean, we saw a little bit in downtown like a couple of hours ago, and now it's just almost totally dry across much of Cuyahoga County. This is a live look out at Edgewater. Look how choppy, though. I'm surprised we don't have any surfers out there, because we always do when we have this kind of a wavy, choppy weather. But right now they're staying inside, staying warm. First alert weather days from now through tomorrow. Of course, we issue alert days in the first alert weather department when we feel the weather will have significant impacts on your day and on your plans. Of course, the alert is mainly 271 and east, right? Because to the west and to the south, it is very dry. We haven't forgotten about you in Erie County, in Mansfield, in Worcester, Akron, Canton. It's just there's not much significant weather happening in these areas. All the lake effect has been in the snow belt. 271 corridor right now. We do have some snow, but probably not zero visibility there, although it is snowing. Euclid and out to Willoughby Hills. Chesterland, Russell, we're seeing snow here. Tracking a burst of heavier snow. Munson down to Newberry and then up into Ashtabula County. The snow starting to develop again. You can see out down around Geauga County into Hartsgrove. We have some snow. It's been pretty quiet in Ashtabula County for the last couple of hours, but more snow developing here along the lake shore. So we've got about 24 more hours or so to go before we are done with this round of lake effect. Through this afternoon, I'd planned for scattered lake effect bands, mainly east of I-77. So on the west side, very boring weather, maybe a few flurries. That's it. Brief whiteout conditions possible for the evening drive. Again, mainly out east. Overnight, hit or miss lake effect bands, mainly east. Minimal, if any, impact in the Cleveland area. And then tomorrow we're going to do it all over again. Scattered lake effect bands, mainly out to the east, still very quiet to the south and to the west. And then finally tomorrow evening, the snow begins to come to an end. This is future viewed. Tomorrow night we'll get that final burst and then we're done. Now, in terms of additional accumulation, most of this is going to be around the primary snow belt. So Geauga County here in the chimney of Geauga County, 3 to 6 inches. Inland Lake County, about 3 to 6 possible for you as well. But somebody out here, we could see locally over 8 inches where squalls persist on top of snow we already have, and then light accumulation out across Ashtabula County. We do not need any more snow in Ashtabula County, but we've got more snow on the way Wednesday into Thursday. We've got 2 more first alert weather days on the way. Brief wintry mix Wednesday, changing to snow, very windy, cold. Thursday, more lake effect, and we are only in the 20s.